Vitale, Vitale Wealth Management with this week's Grading Investment Weekly Market Update. All information is gathered as of June the 2nd, Monday. Let's get into the weekend review, find out what happened. Last week, the U.S. financial markets posted solid gains in both equities and bond markets, marking a strong close to the month of May. The S&P 500 finished up 1.9%, the NASDAQ was up 2%, and the Dow has gained 1.7%. Additionally, all three major indexes finished the month with gains, snapping a 3-month losing streak. The S&P finished the month at 6.3%, the Dow was up 4.1%, and the NASDAQ QQQ soared 9.2%. Now, investor sentiment began improving amid easing inflation data and a potential pause in tariffs. However, uncertainty remains as the Trump administration appealed the court rulings on Liberation Day tariffs and threatens additional tariffs. We're going to see some things tomorrow, too, because we want to see, I know Trump's been talking about, he wants to see some of the countries come to the table with some ideas as of tomorrow. So we'll see. But the market is up today 200 points, so that's positive. Upcoming economic releases. Key economic data this week includes the durable orders, which is set for release today and provides insight into manufacturer shipment, inventory, and orders. Now on this Friday, non-farm payroll and unemployment rate will be released, giving insight into the current labor market trend during a time of uncertainty, giving the moving target, of course, which is tariffs. And I think the market is digesting. They know it's going to shake out. So we'll see. I think it's actually everybody's on the fence of the market, or they're very optimistic the market's going to soar once everything gets worked out, especially if we can get that tax bill cut. Market outlook. Last week, the Trump administration proposed a 50% tariff on European Union, set to take effect on Sunday, June the 1st, but delayed until July 9th of this year. Additionally, over the weekend, President Trump announced an additional 25% on steel and aluminum, bringing tariffs on those imported products up to 50%, which will be implemented tomorrow on Wednesday. Through Friday, May 30th, 98% of the S&P 500 companies have reported their first quarter results with an average earning gain of 12.9% over the same quarter a year earlier, which is good. This was a second consecutive quarter of double-digit growth and is an important backdrop for the fundamental picture of the market. As we look forward, the second quarter earnings will report even more important as investors wait to see the quantifiable impact of tariffs on the corporate earnings. We're also seeing that one of the things that we're looking for, they wanted to see if we're going to get inflation numbers down, and it is starting to come down. The contrarian choice was rebalanced last week. For the rebalance, there was a strategic reposition of the contrarian choice to enhance its focus on deeper contrarian investments. This shift emphasizes stocks with significant pullbacks due to temporary setbacks, mismanagement, lack of innovation, or out of favor business cycles, where we see clear catalysts for recovery. That's when they started this portfolio back in 2020. During COVID, it just soared because they were able to buy cheap. So hopefully we got a little bit more of that. We'd be interested to see what happens there. Stocks in the news. NVIDIA, of course, has been in the news all the time. It's in our core selected G33 holdings. The AI GPU leader reported better than expected earnings and revenues on Wednesdays last week. The company's data center business recorded year-over-year growth above 73%. The stock finished up for the week 2.9%. Also, Salesforce, which is a CRM owned in the G50 portfolio, major software provider, reported strong earnings results, beating expectations and raised forward guidance. Now, which is rare. Most companies are not doing guidance because of tariffs. They don't know how it's going to go, but this is a software company. During the release, the company announced it agreed to pay $8 billion for data management software maker Informatica, and the shares were down 2.8% for the week. So that one of the things we're talking about, where we talk about the rate cuts, of course, nobody's really talking about that too much. We don't know if we're going to get them or not. But with the inflation numbers starting to come down, it's a good case to have interest rates come down as well. So we should start to see that. I'm hoping we get a point this year that's definitely going to help things as well. But we'll wait and see. We're going to get a little bit at a time. That does it for this week's market update. Thank you so much for being part of the Vitale Wealth Management family. If you'd like to get a hold of us, vitalewealth.com. Call us at 855-756-5700. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the warm weather. Finally, I think we're into summer or getting dang close to it. God bless you. We'll see you again next week.